Okay, hello guys, welcome back to the day two of rock mixing. So yesterday I covered how to mix a drum and how to mix your bass. So basically drum and bass they are like instrument that work together because for drums, the like for example drum there's no like lyrics like rhythm or melody or something. They have rhythm but don't have like melody something like that. It's just something hitting something that kind of understanding. So if the song doesn't have bass, the drum will sound like it is like out of place. So I'll show you first why I say bass is very important. So now I'm gonna play with bass. Okay, so this is the song with the bass. So you can clearly hear like when the bass is playing, it like brings out a character and the of the drums also. So now without bass, yeah. So as you hear, when I disable the bass, the song actually it sounds like it lost its body, and also the drum is it sounds like the drum is just like an advanced metronome something like that. So it doesn't really have the taste that it has the body. Okay, so today I'm going to mix guitars, and I'll start with mixing guitars for today. So any questions or about how to mix a guitar, or you guys are like guitar players and you have like question about like how your mixing guitar technique is correct or you need to change or something like that? Any question before I start? Any questions? So if no question, I will proceed. Is that okay? Okay, I got a chat. Okay, how to mix DI guitars to distortion guitar? Okay, so what you mean is when you record a guitar, you record on DI and not on like a record amplifier, right? Or the cabinet, is it? Yes. Okay. So recording on DI and recording on amplifier or cabinet is different because if you're recording on DI, you're just recording the sound of the guitar of the pickup itself. So it's just the sound of like the strings vibrating the pickups lah. And when you record the amplifier, you will choose the amplifier, you choose your cabinet to suit the genre. So for example, like this song, this all the guitars, they are recording on a Bay 11073. This is a guitar cabinet. So like they want the tone. So what if you have a guitar and it is like DI guitar? So I will tell you like a tip for this. It's almost the same as the bass one. Mm. Okay, so let's assume this is DI guitar, right? It's all electric sound. So what you can do is you can go to plugins and find the guitar plugin amplifier. So wait, let me find mine. Hmm. For a while. Here. So as I showed yesterday, this is a guitar amplifier, but it is a plugin. Let me show you how. So for example, if I choose a preset, I want a crunch guitar, vintage crunch guitar. I select it, and then you get the crunch sound guitar. And then if I want like an overdrive, I choose the overdrive. Yeah, so this is basically how you, if you want to record on DI guitar, but you want like overdrive or you want like the crush effect of a guitar, you can use preset plugin of amplifier sounds. So this one is the stock one from Pro Tools. It's called 11.2. So basically, this one is just what I said, is a plug-in guitar, and there are a lot of amplifiers out there that you can choose from, and some of them they are very expensive. Like for example, like the guitar amplifier plugins, some of them that is very expensive. You pay for it, and then what you get is you get the sound of an actual sound cabinet or amplifier. For example, like this cabinet, the Bay 1073. So if you get the plugin for this Bay 1073 plugin amplifier or cabinet, when you put the plugin in, it will sound exactly the same from the amp. Yeah. So is that what you want to get? I assume that you record on DI because probably you don't have like a good guitar amp at home. Is it? Yes. Okay. So yeah. So this is one of the tricks that a lot of people are using, even like engineers. So yeah, you can try this on your own if you want. But if you're using a door that doesn't give you like a free plug-in guitar amp, you can find it online. Okay, I'll search it for now. So you can search for guitar amplifier plugin. Yeah, you see it's there already. Yeah, I'll go to the free one. And yeah, you can see the free guitar VST plugins. This is the article. Okay, never mind. Let me find. Oh yeah, this is 30 days subscription free, and then you need to pay. So it is by Arcade, and then yeah, give us watch the video first. Yeah, so this is what a guitar plugin sounds like. And then if you want to like wait, let me okay. Yeah, the Blue Cat free amp is also very famous. Yeah, so sorry, I just want to check my sound. Sorry. Yeah, so as you can see, the like plug-in amplifiers, they can use on a lot of platform like Mac OS, Windows OS, or Linux. The description is yeah, so it's inspired by legendary guitar amplifier from the world, and then they also cover a wide range of guitar amp tones. So basically, like you can have different tone of guitar, and you are just recording on DI on your normal guitar. Wait, let me check my audio. Can you guys hear it? Yeah, I think I. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry. How about now?
I will give you this life that I'm living. If you show me the other side. 'Cause the girl's what I want. Stand outside in the rain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. Take the physical pain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. At the end of the
Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, so I forgot to change my the playback engine. So yeah, so I'm just going to quickly show you like the drums with bass and without bass, like I said just now.
you make it hard, I wanna stop and stare.
Yeah, so as you can hear with the bass, right? Just I said just now, you feel like the drum has like a tone, has its own character, and the song is also quite full as in like it has body with the song. So now I'm gonna show you without the bass.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make
Yeah. So as you can hear, right, without the bass, the sounds very empty. It's very dry, like as in like it doesn't. It has a lot of headroom and it has like nothing behind it, and the drum is also sound like it's very separated from the song. It's just like a advanced metronome. Okay, so let me quickly show you the free guitar amplifier plugin before I continue to mix my guitars. Okay, so as you can see, is the plugin is very simple. You just load up your Pro Tools or whatever DAW you use, and then you choose then you go to your guitar and record. After you record the clean guitars, you just put it on your plugin. Like this is a plugin. Like yeah, like this one, the plugins. You just insert and then you go find a Blue Cat amplifier, and then you can play and then you can record. You have a real guitar amp sound, and then you can also tweak the driver, like the drive sound and the frequencies and everything. So it is a very good plugin for like bedroom recording, because normally for bedroom you don't usually record like on a very big guitar cabinet amplifier, right? Because it will like kacau your neighbors and people around you lah. Okay, so now go to guitar mixing. Okay, so for these six guitars, it's actually the same guitar record on the same cabinet, but the difference is the mic they're using. So you guys will ask, you'll wonder like why they want to record the same cabinet with so many different mics, like, because like isn't it like one mic enough? Yeah, one mic is enough, but the because normally when you're recording, is the artist that is going for recording and not like the engineers or something. So when they are recording the guitars, maybe they said they like the sound of the guitar they are recording lah. But because after you record your guitars, right, after you go to post production, you need to do like mixing, mastering. So maybe for example, like maybe this guitar using the AK-47 and K2 microphone, when you're recording it sounds nice, but when you mix it and it doesn't fit to the song, and then if at that time you are just recording one guitar, the guitar with one microphone, you need to go back to the studio and record again lah. So it's very troublesome, and it's like it spends a lot of money, a lot of time, just wasting both. So normally what people will do is, if you go to like a professional studio and they have enough wide selection sorry, they have a wide selection of microphone. If you have the budget, you can ask to record a guitar in a few different microphones. So it don't need to be like six microphone for like this recording, but maybe you can request like two or three microphones so that you can select the guitar that sounded the best for you if you are recording or if you're and mixing. Because when you're recording, it's not possible that you record like with this mic first and then continue with this mic, because it'll take a lot of time. So what we'll do is we will mic up the guitar at the guitar cabinet. So normally a guitar cabinet, there will be let me think. Guitar cabinet, there will be normally like four cones in the guitar cabinet. So for the four cones, different mic will be pointed at the four cones differently. So maybe the cone one is this mic, cone two is another mic. So when you are playing and the mic is capturing, they're capturing all the same sound, but different mic have different characters, different sounds, and maybe some mic is warmer, some mic is colder, some mic is like sharper, brighter, some mic is just warm. So yeah, so you because normally when you are like producing a song, writing a song, you don't really know what exact guitar sound you want until the song is made and then you're in post production. Yeah, so this is the reason why they record in so many different mics lah. So for me, what I normally do is, because for this song I saw that there's only one guitar, like one guitar line, just one guitar line. There's not a lead guitar or a rhythmic guitar, something like that. So what I will normally do for songs like this is I will use two guitars, that different recording, the two different mics that I feel like is the best, and then I will use both of it and I will pan it to left and right. Okay, so let's have a listen for the first guitar sound first. Yeah, so after hearing the first guitar, I feel like the first guitar it has more highs and more mids. Like the highs and mid are quite obvious, and for the other part, like maybe like the low mids, there is not really there. So let's go to the strumming part. Yeah, so the low mid part is not really there, so it makes the guitar sound thinner. Not as in like it sounds like very small, but the sound is thinner than you normal. It's just thinner lah. So for this kind of guitar, usually if you want to use, we will use as a lead guitar in a song, that maybe that they have uh a rhythmic guitar. So the lead guitar can be brighter and have a higher mid, so that it can be more in front in the whole song, because rhythmic guitar is just there to like fill up the empty spaces and just bring rhythms to the song, but lead guitars are like bringing like the lead lines in the song, so it's very important. Okay, so the first guitar, let's put something here. Let's put some comments. Okay, so first guitar is bright and boosted highs. Okay, this is the first, no, not first guitar, the first guitar recording with the first mic, which is the AK47 MK2. Okay, so now go into the second guitar. Okay, so the second guitar mic, which is the AR51. Sorry, AR51. Sorry, my mic. The second mic it has more mids and low mids compared to the high, so it's not as bright as the first guitar, but it definitely had more body, like compared to the first one, it had more body lah, and so it makes the guitar more thicker, more richer in sense of sound. So let's go to the third one. Wait. Mute, 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 mute. Okay. Okay. So for this third mic, which is a CU29, it's actually more thicker, and in the sense that it has more low mids and the highs is also there. The highs is more than the second mic, but not as high as the first mic lah. So it has more body, and it has a better guitar tone compared to the second one. So yeah, second one I would say this one is better but less clarity. So this one it has a thicker tone with nice clarity. Okay, so let's go to the fourth mic. Okay, so the fourth guitar mic, it sounds a bit more like lesser on in everything, and it sounds like let me show you. Is that it has not enough body, but the highs is also not that high because the guitar here, which is the M80, is a Telefunken dynamic guitar mic. So this before the M80 is actually a condenser microphone. So the sound that they capture will be more detailed. And then for the M80 is a dynamic, so it's not that detailed, but so that you can hear that the details is not very good. It's not very nice, but you can hear the guitar lah, so it's just not very clear. So yeah, I will say muddy. Okay, let's go to this one. So this M80, this M80 is a different M80. So it's a prototype for an upgrade which is called M81. It's an upgrade lah. Okay, so this M80, the upgraded version M80, you can hear that it has more clarity on the highs, but on the mid and the low mid, it's still not very clear. It's still muddy, but it's better than the normal M80. So I will say muddy on highs clear. Then this one last one is a guitar room. So what a guitar room is is basically like a drum room. So a room mic is to capture an ambience of the guitar recording itself. So for example, normally when you're recording a guitar, like the artist or the talent will sit inside the control room to listen from the studio monitors, the recording engineers monitor lah. And then their cabinets or maybe the amplifier will be outside the control room, because to record something you need to have like an individual closed area for the mic itself. So for the cabinet itself and also the mic lah. So what will happen if you you record in the live room, like where the cabinet is? What will happen is, because when you're strumming electric guitar, normally you're using picks, right? So the mic they're using or usually are mic with very great sensitivity. Even with the dynamic mic, the sensitivity are better. So when you're strumming guitars, the mic with like besides they're capturing the sound from the cabinet, they're also capturing your strumming sound. So it's not good to have that in your recording, because what you want in a recording is a clean recording. Clean recording as in, like when you're recording guitar, it's just guitar. When you're recording a drum, it's just drum. Not like when you're recording a drum, then you can hear like people talking and something like that, because the control room and live room is not fully isolated. So this is guitar room. So guitar room definitely will use, because to give like ambience for the guitar. Okay. So now this five. So how to choose which tool to use. So for me, I will definitely select the CU29 Copperhead mic one, because it's thicker in tone and it has nice clarity. Here, this one. And then I will use the highest one, the highest boosted one, because because for a lead guitar, yeah, for as I said, you want the clarity. So I will choose these two. Then the others, I will inactive it and I'll bring it down. Okay. So now we are left with 53. So normally the room mic is placed in the middle of the room to capture the guitar amp sound. So for guitars, like the both guitars, both lead guitars line, I will pan it left and right. Okay. Okay. So any questions before I proceed to mix, like if you want to know like what cabinet is suitable for what song or something like that, or you want to ask like recording techniques, how to mic up your microphone to the to the not amplifier, to the cabinet. Anyone? uh okay, any questions now? Hmm. Why you need to pen the guitars? Okay, so Li Chun asked why I want to pen my guitars. So the reason I pen my guitars is, so for example, like this song lah, it only has a lead guitar but not rhythmic guitar. So for the song like this, if you have your guitars at the middle and then you have the vocals at the middle again, then drums at the middle, everything will be like, and the bass is also middle, So everything will be like crushed in the middle, and then you don't have a stereo width. So what a stereo width is like how big your song is. So for example, I'll play my song, everything pans to the middle. You have to listen first. Where is it? Where is it?
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time. I will give you this life that I'm living, if you show me the other side. 'Cause the girl's what I want. Stand outside in the rain. 'Cause the girl's what I want.
Yeah, so as you can hear from the playback, so everything is crushed in the middle, and especially when it's at a more silent part here, like this one.
It hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes.
Like the bass is loud itself, and then the guitar is softer. So when the guitar is playing, the bass is covering the guitars already, so you can't really hear. And then plus the keyboards, plus the drums, and plus the vocals, the guitar is like not there. You only can hear the guitars when it's on the loud part. So what you want on a song in a song is, if you're recording every instrument, you want every instrument to be heard at every time. So now I'm gonna pen it left and right, then you can hear the difference.
girls what I want. Stand outside in the rain. 'Cause the girls
Yeah, as you can clearly hear, even in the intro and in the verse, the guitar is much more clearer, and you can hear that the song itself sounds bigger. It's like it's not everything in the middle. It's like the guitar is at left and right, and then other is at the middle. So the sound itself sounds like actually bigger, and it sounds nicer. Okay, so this is what I will do, but I will pan it to the middle first for me to mix my guitars. Okay, so now solo the first guitar. So yeah, for this song, I hear it and I feel like the highs is a bit too high for the song. Like especially this part, you can hear like it's actually like pitching the sound. Sounds like it's breaking. Wait, I'm gonna use this thing. I think it's 3K here. Yeah, it's 3K. So you see, after I cut this 3K, like the very, very sharp part is not there already. And then I'll cut around like 16K here. It's also for the clarity of the guitar. It's not like it's not clear, but it is too bright that is like a bit ear. It's a bit pain for the ear to listen. So I will do something like this first. And remember, as I said, like, the mid is not enough. So I'm gonna boost around 400. Yeah, so as you can see, after I boost the 400 area, it actually sounds more. The tone sounds more thicker. Yeah, the tone sounds more thicker, and the body of the guitar actually comes out more. It has more body. So I'm gonna bypass the guitar. Okay, this one is with the EQ. Okay, this is without EQ, and this is with EQ. As you can hear, without EQ is very pitchy and there's not much body. And this with EQ. Yeah, as you can hear, the guitar actually sounds more thicker and body. It has more body, and it's not very pitchy already because I cut the highs and the high mids around the 3K, and then I boost the body around 400 hertz. So the whole song sounds nicer now. The whole guitar sounds nicer now. Okay, so let me see what I can do more. The delay, no, first, not delay first. Reverb, dynamics, no. Yeah, I think I'll try the chorus effect first to make the guitars sounds more thicker. Let's try soft. as you can hear, after I add the chorus, right, the guitar sounds way more thicker, and the tone of guitar actually changed to like a sweeter tone. So this I don't really know how to explain the chorus, but it's gonna be a kind of effect that like when you put on vocals, if you put too much, the vocal will sound very robotic, very electrical, like the like electrical sound lah. So chorus is normally I use chorus is to deepen the instrument. So normally I will use on guitars, um, and maybe like synthesizers to make them thicker. Well, like I'll use mostly on like the harsher sounds, like maybe this one is like a crunchy guitar sound, and maybe the synthesizers is like maybe like a sine wave or something like that. It's more it has more harsher sound, so I can make it more thicker, and in like at the same time I won't make the instrument sounds very pitchy. Okay, so now I'm done for the first guitar. Now I'm going to go for this guitar. Yeah, as you can hear from this guitar, it actually has a better clarity, but it is not very clear on the highs, like mid high. So let me try boost the 4K. Yeah, it's nice. I'll cut the highs around 15K or so. Yeah, boost 400. Give it more body, huh? Yes. Then the guitar sound better now. So this is the guitar before EQ. Yeah, so you can hear it has a nice tone, but I feel like the highs is not really enough. It's not really like upfront enough, and then the body is, I feel like there's something that's inside. So I boost the 400 and I also boost the 3K, and then now I'm going to play with the EQ. Yeah, as you can hear, the guitar now sounds more thicker. The tone is actually a lot thicker than just now before EQ, which is really nice, but I just want it to be thicker, and it's also clearer. So but this one I don't need to add a chorus effect, and then I'll let you hear like if I put both at the middle and I'll pan it left to right, I'll let you guys hear what's the difference for the guitars. Yeah, as you can hear, if I put everything at the middle, like the both of the thickness of the guitar add together, it will be very muddy. It's not clear. So Now I'm going to pan it left and right. So you guys can clearly hear the difference later. I'll play now. Yep, as you can hear, the guitar actually sounds bigger and it sounds like, yeah, when I pan everything in the middle, it sounds like just one guitar. But when I pan to both sides, it sounds like two different guitars are playing. Like it's like a lead and a rhythm, but both them are playing the same. And then the tone is different. So with the song after the EQ, it sounds like this.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time. I will give you this life that I'm living. If you show me the other side. 'Cause the girl's what I want. Stand outside in the rain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. I'll take the physical pain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. At the end of the
Yeah, so the guitar sounds much better right now. And I think
stand outside.
I'm going to reduce the gain here because it's pitching already. So let's go maybe 5.5. Yeah, just go 5.5 also. So what I'm doing is I'm reducing the gain from the audio itself, so that it's not pitching when in the chorus.
I want. Stand outside in the rain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. I'll take the physical pain. 'Cause the
So it sounds nicer. Yeah, so no worries. I reduced it, but I will adjust it when we are at like volume control. So I think I'm gonna match this two first. It's not. Yeah, so I'm doing this because both of the waveform are not very same, so you can hear a bit louder. Yeah, it's better now. And then also, yeah, I forgot the room. Okay, so the way you mix the room is like the way you mix the whole guitar itself. It's not like you want the tone and everything. You just want it to be like ambience. So what I would do is, firstly everything is EQ. Yeah, so it's quite pitchy here. So I'm going to use the spectrum analyzer, and I'll find out where's the pitch. Yeah, it's 3K, so I'm gonna cut 3K here. I think it's a higher part also good. Yeah, 10K. Let's go 10K. Yeah, so after I cut the 10K, the pitchy is not that obvious really. So normally for ambience, you want it to be sounding bigger. So normally I will boost also the mids also, and the mid I'll boost a wider mid, but I'll not boost so much, but I'll boost it wider to get like the roomy feel. Yeah, so it sounds more roomy now. So combine everything together. And without the room, it sounds very dry. Let's try the chorus. Yeah, so the chorus I will also reduce the gain. Yeah, the clip gain. Yeah. Yeah, around here. So the guitar sounds way better now. Like compared to before, I'll play the guitar. I will play without the signal process first, and then I'll enable everything.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time. I will give you this life that I'm in, if you show me the other side. 'Cause the girl's what I want. I'll stand outside in the rain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. I'll take the
Yeah, so as you can hear, like without signal processing, without everything, the guitar actually sounds nice. The tone is nice, but the thing is, it's not thick enough for the song because lead guitar is like the lead instrument in the song, so it need to be like standing out in the song. So this one I'll enable all the processing that I did, and then you can listen the difference.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time. I will give you this life that I'm in, if you show me the other side. 'Cause the girl's what I want. I'll stand outside in the rain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. I'll take the physical pain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. At the end of the day, the girl's what I want. You see this.
Yeah, as you can hear, after I mix it, the guitar sounds way better. It sounds richer, and the tone is thicker, and everything just sounds. It's not like it's louder, but I didn't volume control it. But what I did is just I boost and cuts, like the mid of the guitars to make every guitar sounds thicker. So when everything add together, left and right and center, so everything just sounds bigger and sounds nicer. So yeah, I think this is it for guitars. Any questions now? Any questions about like how I mix my guitars and everything? Is it no questions now for now? I'll wait for a while. Maybe you guys have need time to think about what you usually do on mixing guitars and what I did, about the difference. So is it no questions for now? Yeah, you guys can just ask any question about guitars or anything. Like maybe you want to ask bass later also. Okay. How to make guitar to have a thick tone? Okay, so for guitars to have a thick tone, it depends on what guitar you're talking about. So if you're saying about electric guitars, normally for electric guitars they are not very like thick as you say, because normally when you're recording, when you're playing, you want that the clarity sound, right? But if you want to make it thicker, as like what I did, you can normally boost the mids. Like depends on which guitar. Maybe some guitars you boost to 600 or 800, it will be thicker. Some guitars is lower, so it depends on what guitar you're using. Yeah, it's just based on what guitar you're using, and also what cabinet you're recorded on. So some cabinet, their sounds are more thicker and richer than others. So if in that case, you don't really have to do much because the guitar is already thick itself. So if you want to have a thick guitar and you have the access to like different cabinets, and maybe you're going to the studio, you can ask them for like tell them you want to record a guitar and you want the guitar to sound thicker, sound richer, and you have more mids. They If they have like that kind of cabinet for you, yeah, you can just use that. You can just record on the cabinet, and then in post you don't need to do like what I did. Like I need to boost for the thickness, because if the cabinet sound is thick itself, you don't need to boost anything already. Yeah, so that's it. So I'll proceed first. If you got any questions, just shoot in the chat and I will just respond. So now go to the keys. Okay, so the keys here sounds like a lot of different sounds added together. So what I heard is I heard grand piano, like the lower part of grand piano, and then the jumpy part is, I believe, is some kind of like synthesizer sounds. And then when I reach here, it's like some ambient synth sound, ambient organ synth, something like that. Okay, so for this kind of track that I have, so normally I will, okay, I will listen to each one of it first. Okay, so the left here is actually more on the list less. It has less piano sound and it has more like the synth sound, and then the right is more piano sound. So what I will do is, for the left, like the left sound, I will EQ. I'll mix it according to what is the main synthesizer or main keyboard sound here. So what is like the jumpy sound for now? EQ. So I will cut the noise. The 6K. So okay. So what I did is I cut out all the highs after 15K because I feel that it's too sharp for the song. And then also I'll boost around 6K and 1K is for the clarity and the body of the keyboard itself. And then the 100 around 200 here is for like the body of the piano also, because keyboards here is left and right. So when you have left and right, you need, like when the left is like the main lah, like the jumpy sound, you also need to enhance a bit of the piano sound, because if you have just one piano sound at the side, it will sound like very unbalanced because it's this one is left and right, is considered, you treat it as one instrument. So you need to treat it as how you treat a piano, or how you treat, yeah, basically how you treat a piano left and right lah. Okay, so this one EQ, I'm done for EQing this. The second one. Yeah, so this one, it has more of the bassy piano sound, so I'm going to boost the low first. Yeah. I will cut the highs also. So what here is I boost more on the lower side and I boost on a wider range, because I want the low piano to sound more thicker. And then I cut around 1K because there's a like an annoying sound from the synthesizer sound keyboard, from the keyboard. So I just cut 1K and then I just increase the 4K around 4K for the clarity of the whole instrument itself. So after I EQ both of this, I will pan it to left and right to the according place. Like left is left, right. Okay, I think they messed up. This should be the right. This should be the right, because the piano low keys are at the left normally. So this is left, this is right. Let's hear again. Okay, so now it sounds nice. So normally what I'll do for like keyboards, I will send a reverb track for them, because keyboards are a lot of time is like they are like ambience instruments. So I'll add a reverb to make their sound bigger and sound more backward in the song, so that it doesn't collide with the other main instruments. So there's a keys reverb. So keys reverb. So the keys reverb, I will copy it to here also, and then I will put I put a bigger reverb. So yeah, as you can hear, after I add like the reverb, right, it actually sounds bigger, sounds wider, and the key sound is not very concentrated. Concentrated, what I mean is like it is not that, it's not that clear. It's just not that upfront. So it's like something at the back, like something when you're like using your eyes and to see something, like it's like the blurry part of the eyes. It's not, you can see it, but it's not really there, and it's just there to help that your vision lah. Firdaus datang.
Ah,
Okay. Okay, yeah. So guys, yeah, Firdaus is here already. Firdaus from yesterday. So yeah, now Firdaus, so I bagi you dengar This is what
Okay.
I mix my guitar like. Macam ni. Like this is the left guitar. This one left side punya. Okay, this is with signal processing lah, and this is without.
Soft ah.
Wait ah. Yeah. So what I did is I put a EQ. I cut the highs because I feel like it's very bright. Do you feel like it's very bright, the guitar?
Yep.
Without very bright, right? So I it's like there's some like what we call like pitchy sound. Ada dengar?
Picky sound.
Macam it's like pitching lah.
Oh, pitch.
Macam but like this part.
Okay.
Become very pitchy, right?
Betul.
So what I did is I cut the 3000 that is the pitchy part, and I cut the highs also, not that much. I cut a bit the highs, and then I boost 400 for the body, make it thicker. So this is the EQ. So for me, I hear that the guitar sounds thicker and it's not very pitchy. So for your side, what do you think?
Masa. Ricky, can you repeat just last?
Or repeat the audio.
Huh?
Repeat
You
audio.
you just macam on off the EQ.
Can. This is without EQ.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
so what do you think?
For me, dia macam ada sound like before EQ dia macam suara macam this one you naikkan body right?
I naikkan body, lepas tu
Betul.
yang like the very pitchy sound I take away lah.
Yang pitching sound tu I kurang perasan sangat, tapi I perasan yang dia punya body dia memang jelas lah dengar.
Better kan, right, the body.
Dia macam lebih clarity lah.
And then I add a chorus to add more body. Okay, you listen. This one is without chorus. How do you feel? I from what I hear, I hear it sounds bigger.
Wide, right?
Wider, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then this is my second guitar that I choose. This one I just put EQ because it's already quite thick. And this is a brighter guitar lah. This is with EQ, then without.
Ada.
This with EQ. Yeah, so what I did is I also cut the highs because it's also quite pitchy. But I feel like before EQ, macam dia punya clarity not that good, right? From your side.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I boost a bit of 4K here, 4K, and I also boost 400 for the body. Yeah. So yeah, do you think I'll try a chorus then?
This one you cut Which frequency Ricky?
I wait, sekejap I punya
Sekejap I tengok.
I punya
sorry.
keyboard masalah sikit. Yeah. So I cut 15k and everything after 15k. And then this one
15k.
15.
15.
Lepas tu I boost sikit on 4k and everything just normal, and then the 400 just for the body.
Oh, ya. Betul lah. 400. Macam tadi pun you naikkan 400 kan?
Betul. Sebab the guitar quite thin I feel.
Betul.
Yeah. So then this is the same chorus I used for the first one, and then I just add now. So let's try lah. Wait, how many percent? 69. 70. I give 7. So this is with chorus. I think without chorus better, right?
Sekejap. Cuba you play again.
This is with chorus.
I think the without, because if you use the chorus and dia macam
Too much body kan?
yes, dia macam ada punya clarity dia tenggelam sikit lah.
Yeah. So this one I put chorus because clarity is enough, and then just not enough body. But this one clarity and body enough, so no they put chorus lah.
Okay.
So then now you listen, then I pan left right, you listen with the song.
This one got a buzzing sound
This from guitar, from I think from cabinet lah. What you dengar? From dia punya cabinet, you dengar dah?
Which cabinet?
Cabinet lah, sebab dia orang semua guna same cabinet but just different microphone.
Oh ya. Okay. Oh, diorang guna cabinet
Cabinet.
Tapi yang jelas number 3 yang I
Ni
dengar bunyi buzzing. Cuba you try.
Ini guitar room guitar room.
Jap. Tadi I dengar yang mana ada bunyi buzzing?
Apa? Bass Ya.
Betul. Bass.
Bass ya? Yalah bass lah. I think I cut dulu. Ada kan?
Ada.
Ada. Okay. So this is the guitar. After I mix and I pan left right.
Ada sikit tapi but okay lah.
Yeah. Sebab ini kan intro.
Betul.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time. I will give you this life that I'm living if you show me the other side. 'Cause the girl's what I want. I'll stand outside in the rain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. I'll take the physical pain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. At the end of the day, the girl's what I want. You see this world that we're living.
So Fidas, do you usually like kalau macam guitar for rock and metal lah, will you like pan left right like what I do?
Depends. Memang I buat lah. Kalau
Yeah.
for macam
Rock.
untuk kerja macam ni I buat. Kalau live memang I tak buat lah.
Live lah. Tapi if you are sebab you biasa mix for live kan, bukan studio kan?
Kalau macam studio I pen, but for live I
Tak ada
rare lah
pen.
pen. I tak pen. Tapi kalau studio memang I pen.
Ada ya. Ya lah, because studio kan studio recording for macam like record release kan, macam
Ha?
release dia song kan. Ya lah, I feel like panning guitar left and right make the song bigger lah. So like this is without panning.
Hmm.
Then I pan, then now I pan.
You make it hard.
Macam the song is like bigger, right?
Betul.
Macam dia punya stereo image is bigger without I do anything. I just pan. Yeah. So that's the reason I pan my guitars. Okay, so now go back to the keys. I already put a reverb for the keys. Okay. So without the keys, right? I tell you the keys left right kan. Dia punya left key punya left is like piano punya macam dia
Sound.
bass piano bass sound macam ni.
Okay.
Okay, this macam piano punya bass sound kan.
Okay.
And the right one is like synthesizer tu. Yang very jumpy tu.
Oh, ada.
Yeah. So what I did is for the right EQ, I cut like the very low one, but I think I boost too much. I just a little bit of 6K here, little bit lah. And then for this one, I boost a lot. It's not a lot, but I boost a very wide range because for me, I feel that if you just boost here and if you cut the bass nanti you dengar stereo you punya key macam left side ada piano, right side tak ada. Faham kan? Then
Faham.
1K ini also for clarity lah for the synthesizers. So add together sound like this. Left, right. But like the sounds like a piano, right? Macam the right hand side they use the synthesizer to like change the piano sound. And then for key I add reverb also to make the key bigger. Like this. Yeah, so this is the keys lah.
Yelah, keys memang kita kena letak apa? Reverb kan?
Yalah.
Ikutkan kan?
Yeah, so like this will be reverb in the song, and then I will disable the reverb later lah. You hear the difference lah.
You make it hard. I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
Yeah. I feel the key like sounds bigger lah for you, Firdaus.
Big.
Yeah, bigger. Yeah, yeah. So any one of you like hear that the key sounds bigger? Like, do you usually put a reverb on keys or you just put it?
You ask me how audience record.
Audience.
Oh,
Yeah, sounds bigger. Yeah. So that's the reason I put the reverb for keys, because keys is not the lead instrument kan. So not for like lead instrument, if you put too loud and too dry, it will like interfere with the lead guitars lah. So that's what I normally do. And for the lead guitar here, I didn't put reverb because it already had the guitar room. So guitar room is acting like a reverb, because normally in like a recording studio, like where you put your guitar amp is normally like quite a big room in a live room. So it's not necessary if you have a guitar room lah. It's not necessary for a reverb. Okay, so Now after finish everything, the instruments, now we go to vocals. Okay. So vocals is a man's vocal, and this tree is actually like double tracking. So any of you know what's double tracking? Fidas, you know what's double tracking?
Double tracking.
Ah.
Tak, I tak tahu.
Oh,
Abang sedar lagi.
double checking tu maksud macam kalau like normally if you have a song like you have a lead vocal, then you have backing vocals, right? Kan?
Hmm.
Then double tracking
Oh,
is
tu double tracking eh?
double tracking is for like normal, for example, if for lead vocals you have one layer, then double track a second layer and then third layer to make the vocal sound thicker lah.
Oh,
So I give example. So now I just play one vocal.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause
Okay, this is one layer, and then this is with double tracking.
you make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
Like the vocal sounds thicker and also sounds more upfront. That's
ada.
yeah, that's what double tracking does. So normally double tracking we'll have in like rock song. No, not normally, like a lot of time they will do in rock song and also in indie. Indie also sometimes they do double tracking because normally indie is just one singer, one lead vocal, and also there's not much like backing vocals, just one. Backing vocals in indie sometimes also is like maybe in the verse he just sings something like ad libs. So normally they'll do double tracking to make the song sounds thicker, the sound thicker. Okay. So for double track vocals, what I normally do is because it's the same person that is singing like this three. Normally I'll do is I will mix one, like I mix one, then I will copy paste for the rest of it for the double tracks because it saves time. And if you mix differently for different vocals, it will sound very muffled to be honest, because you just want one sound, not like a few sounds. Okay, that's
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause
okay. Let's have a listen.
you make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to
Yeah. So this I feel is a bit muddy, kan, Firdaus?
Ada, betul. Ada.
Yeah. So I think if muddy, normally for man vocals I'll cut at mid range, around
300 lah.
300 something or 400, 3 to 500 right, Firdaus?
Betul?
Yeah. So
Sebab I pun selalu cut 2 something lah.
yeah. So I think for this vocal is not that I'll try cut 300 first.
Hmm.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you
Yeah, sounds better, sounds clearer for now.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I think the highs need to cut a bit. Macam like this part.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make
Like the sound very sharp. Do you feel it's sharp?
Ada?
Again, I think normally where do you cut? I normally cut 10K for vocals.
Kalau sharp.
Kalau sharp, I cut 10K for mixing like mixing.
Kalau sharp, kalau macam gitar I depends. Kadang-kadang I cut juga 1.5K.
Oh, I mean if for vocals?
Yelah 1.5K lah I selalu kalau vokal. Kalau gitar I selalu around
you make it
7K
hard.
macam tu lah. Sebab 7K Alex yang bagi tahu I.
Oh. Yeah, I know. I cut sometimes I cut 10K because this vocal is it's not just sharp, it's kind of like pitchy, like this part. This part.
'Cause you
Wait. Like this. Macam kat sini kan. Wait. At this part. Macam very pitchy kan. Dengar tak? So this after I cut 10K, yeah, you guys can listen also.
make me feel like
Macam like the sound will sounds more rounder, and also it's not too pitchy really lah. And because he's a man, he doesn't really have a sharp sound. Just when he hit the high notes, sometimes it's very pitchy. So I cut a 10K there, and then let's try cut 1K like Fidel's.
make it hard. I wanna stop and stare behind those eyes. What else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
Yeah, I think 1K boleh cut kan?
Boleh.
Yeah, so I cut 1K. Wait. Yeah, cut 1K. And then I think that's it for this one. Wait, I'll try this one.
Make it hard. I wanna stop and stare.
I think I cut like this dia punya high frequency. I gave a bit room for like 4 to 6K here, but I cut everything after 10K. So that will like eliminate like the pitchy sound, but also you get the clarity of the vocals also.
You make it hard. I wanna stop and stare.
I think I boost a little bit on 100
You make it hard. I wanna stop and stare.
to have like a thicker voice for the main vocal, because this is without the boost,
You make it hard. I wanna stop and stare.
and then this is with the boost at 100.
You make it hard. I wanna stop and stare behind those eyes. What else you got
Yeah,
in there? 'Cause
Yeah, this is without 100. This one without.
you make it hard. I wanna stop and stare behind those eyes. What else you got in there? 'Cause
Macam when he's singing this one,
you make it hard.
macam he's singing like you making hard. That you kan dia low note tapi dia macam tak ada body. Like macam dengar
You make it
Betul.
hard.
macam tak ada body kan. I boost a little bit, just a little bit lah on 100. Then you hear
You make it hard. I wanna stop and stare.
macam dia like it has more body. Do you feel? Do you hear it? Like this.
Kalau apa,
You
kalau
make it hard.
Kalau with the 100 boost a little bit, this is without.
You make it hard. I wanna stop and stare.
Sounds very thin lah, the
hmm,
low end. And this is with the 100 boost.
You make it hard. I wanna stop and
ada.
stare.
Dia macam suara serak-serak basah sikit lah.
Yeah, it sounds thicker, sounds nicer, and the tone is better. And then I think this one I put a bit of chorus to thicken and make the tone heavier.
You make it hard. I wanna stop and. You make it hard. I wanna stop and stare. You make it hard. I wanna stop and. You make it hard. I wanna stop and stare.
Yeah, what I usually do is I'll try it myself. If I can't, I just use the preset first. So normally I'll choose a slow chorus first.
You make it.
Okay, this one cannot. So fast.
You make it.
Yeah, I think a soft one.
You make it hard. I wanna stop and stare behind those eyes. What else you got in there? 'Cause you.
Yeah, I think I use fatness, right, Fidaus? Is it? Sounds like fatter the sound. Like this is without chorus.
You make it hard. I wanna stop and stare.
Okay, then this is with chorus.
You make it hard. I wanna stop and stare behind those eyes. What else you got in there? 'Cause you.
Yeah. How Fidaus?
For me, chorus Oh, you selalu guna this one Ricky? I selalu guna yang
Which one? Which
Yeah.
chorus? Multi chorus? Oh, I
mati. Kalau this one tahu I pernah guna tapi dia macam sound
ini ya?
no, this one dia macam yang lagi satu tu.
Bukan air punya.
Bukan.
This one? This one?
Bukan. Tahu dia macam Banyak-banyak.
Let's try and see what Fidas want. Chorus. No, this one, right?
No. Tak apalah, tak apa. You guna yang you punya pun okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I do this to make the sound more thicker. Like
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like
so, and then I think let me see what I can put. I think for this rock, I won't put a compressor on vocal because it's rock need to be like more natural. So let's check why. Not enhancer. Yeah, I think we'll just do this for the vocals, and it sounds nice now.
you make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you
Okay, then I'll copy paste first. Then now sound like this.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind
Let's listen with the song.
you make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you
Yeah. Sorry I see wrongly This three bukan double tracking. I see wrongly. This is with different mic.
Oh,
I juga. I see wrongly. Sorry.
tidak apa. Yang you kata tu.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the AK. You tahu Telefunken AK-47.
Macam saya pernah dengar.
Ya, abang you tengok. Ini. Dia condenser mic. Ini.
I pernah tengok. Pernah tengok.
Tapi Telefunken punya mic normally is used by-
Mahal. Telefunken is
macam
price out.
European guna kan. Asia less people guna Telefunken kan. Guna Neumann more kan.
Malaysia.
Tak, kalau Southeast Asia lah. Banyak guna macam Neumann kan sebab the sound is brighter, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so for like European guys, like maybe this guy is probably European, so he use the AK-47. Ila M2, I've never heard before. Oh, Telefunken also. Oh, another condenser microphone. I think this is a classic one. It looks very classic. And then he used the U47 like which I showed yesterday, the Neumann U47 one. Yeah, so let's hear the difference. Okay, I think I need to mix differently first.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
This one macam more bassy kan. Dia madi lah, this vocal madi lah. So I think cut around 800.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare.
Ini
Behind
Apa tu?
you cut. Sekejap, sebab bila you cut dia macam suara terus macam berubah sikit.
Oh, I trying lah. I say this is without cut.
you make it hard, I wanna stop and stare.
This is cut.
Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you
Mana berubah to sound?
Dia punya, sekejap. Lagi.
This one without cut.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare.
Okay.
Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you
Macam you cakap macam sound thinner kan?
A bit
A bit kan? But so cut less is it? Maybe like let's go 4.
You make it hard, I wanna stop
This is
and
without cut.
stare.
Then now I
Mm.
cut.
Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me
This one I cut 5 dB. Just now I cut 8 dB.
Okay.
So how do you feel? You can. Oh, mau dengar lagi satu kali.
Dia punya suara okay. Nice lah for me.
Nice kan?
Hmm.
Tadi ini, but I feel this Ila M251 dia punya sound lagi bassy lah, kan?
Betul.
Let's try it.
Mungkin dia punya frekuensi respon dia wide kot.
Yeah, let's search lah. Ni tengok. Dia punya mid ada boost sikit. Maksud dia tak ada low, tapi dia ada mid. Nampak?
Nampak? Betul lah.
Tengok macam dia punya mid sini, I think 500, 600 and then 300 dia pun boost lah. And then 800 dia pun boost sikit.
Tapi this mic kena be careful lah because dia punya sensitivity.
Yalah.
You can see from this one lah, frekuensi respon.
Yeah, true. So normally if you want to make something, I think for me lah, if I want to mix that, if I do recording myself, I will look at the frequency response of microphone and then I will only mix from the microphone lah. How about you, Firdaus?
Kalau apa?
Kalau macam kalau I record lepas tu I mix kan, like kalau I record drum kat studio sendiri, lepas tu I mix sendiri kan, I will ask lah macam what mic you use, then I search frequency response, lepas tu I mix lah dengan frequency response tu. Sebab I tahu lah like when I need to cut, where I need to boost, right?
Betul.
So yeah, so exactly they boost on 300 and 500, right? So let's try cut at 500 but not 800. Here.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare.
You terdelete lah.
Apa? Tak
You
ada?
terdelete. Tak ada.
You make it hard, I
This-
wanna
this
stop
is-
and stare.
Ini cut 500 without.
Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
Cut 500 macam better sikit kan?
Get
Okay.
hard, I wanna.
Compared to 800. This one cut 500, this one before cut.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind
Ni cut.
those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
Better kan?
Hmm.
Yeah, cut 500 and then tengok dia punya 10k memang boost kau lah. Nampak kan?
Nampak?
So I think we cut 10k. Cut 10k. Let me see. Yeah, just 10k.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
Then after cut 10k, how you feel? Macam this is without cut,
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare.
then ini cut.
Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like
I feel dia punya clarity lagi clear sebab like the high frequency 10k is not too high. Just now it's a bit like too much, right? Clipping.
Ada.
Cut 10k. Then I think I boost a bit on 4k, a bit, just for the clarity itself.
you make it hard, I wanna stop and stare.
Then I cut. No
Behind
boost.
those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you
Or boost a bit higher. You need 4k. I think higher. Let's try higher. Let's try 6 first.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
Yeah, I think 6K just boost a little bit macam ni. Lepas tu, yeah, same one. I think 100 I pun boost. But 100 dia pun setakat lah. I boost sikit 100.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
It feels better. How you feel, Fidas?
Better sikit.
Better kan? Yeah, better. So then the chorus just put fatness. Okay. Then the third mic, the Neumann U87. Yeah, so the Neumann. And Neumann is like this They memang flat frequency, and then at 3K, 2.5K they boost, and then at 10K boost also. So I think the Neumann one will sound more sharp. Yeah, let's hear.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
Oh yeah, memang very very sharp Dengar kan, Fidaus?
Ada?
Sharp. Okay, yeah, so I think sebab sekejap but I tengok the frequency response 2.5 memang boost kau.
Yelah.
Yeah, so I think cut 2.5 first.
Cut a bit.
Macam ni.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare.
Yeah, clearer. And then 10K dia pun boost. So I cut 10K also. Yep.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you
Lagi smooth kan? Yeah. So I think for this one, because frequency response, everything is flat. So I think I just cut these two. And then also the 100 a little bit like this for the fatness.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you
Okay. I for me, I feel it sounds very nice Fidaus, how you feel? It sounds nice or?
Sounds better lah, better.
Okay. Now we go after putting chorus, the fatness.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
I feel nicer. So Fidaus, which mic do you prefer? Okay, this one mic number 1, AK47, Telefunken AK47.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
Okay, and then second one, Ila M251, Telefunken also.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
Okay, third is U47.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there?
I rasa
'Cause
U47 dengan AK47 a bit same but U47 is more basic lah.
Lepas tu 47 lagi natural, I feel. Kan? Basic I cut a bit macam ni.
You make it hard, I wanna stop.
If I tak boost,
You make it hard.
I think tak payah boost kan?
You
I
make it
rasa
hard, I wanna stop and stare.
Yeah, I think tak payah boost lah. Yeah, the U47 sounds more natural, everything. It sounds nicer.
Yalah,
So-
second AK47, then last is ELA.
Yalah. So I think we use for use U47 and this one we inactive. We just put down here. So let's have a listen with the song. Apa ni?
Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
Oh, I think ini I tak use. Sebab ini vocal kan?
Ah.
Vocal during live recording. Macam live recording live practicing. Jamming section punya. I think this vocal
Oh,
I think this vocal tak mau guna.
sebab dia akan ada macam room sikit.
Yalah sebab you dengar. Lepas tu tiba
Ah,
vocal pun
betul lah.
kacau. Dengar.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare.
Ah, betul.
Dia pun tak bagus sangat kan dia vocal.
Behind those
Yeah, I think this one we inactive. We don't use this one. We just use the U47 vocals. Sounds macam ni.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time. I will give you this life that I'm in. You show me the other side. 'Cause the girl's what I want, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think this one perfect kan?
Okay, this one okay.
Yeah, this one okay. Lepas tu dia chorus punya vocal dia pun dua. One is U47 Neumann. C12 tu apa ah? You tahu ah?
Tak, cuba you Google lagi. Mic. Mitsubishi. Oh, dia macam-
AKG C12. Oh, okay, ingat. AKG C12 tu dia macam kalau tak silap kan AKG C12 is used for We Are The World recording. Ini.
using before apa?
You tahu ah We Are The World?
We Are The World the song.
Ah,
Oh, tahu?
ya, tengok ah. Macam dia macam C12 kan? Dia apa?
There comes a time together as one
Apa?
when the world
Tengok jap.
come together as one. There are people dying.
C12 kan? C12 kan? Tengok dengan ni.
Betul.
Ya, C12 lah. Ya. So the
Oh,
C12
you ingat eh?
I ingat lah sebab I pernah tengok macam ingat tak Aiman ajar us lah. Like when Aiman teaches he shows like he says C12 this condenser microphone very classic lah sebab they use for We Are The World.
Faham?
Tengok lah. Dia punya sound memang clear.
It's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by
Panjang.
day.
Yalah. Tengok, yalah memang lah C12 lah. Tengok panjang tau. Yalah, C12. So let's have a listen the U47 first. I think if lead vocal we use U47, better to use U47 also for chorus, right? Nanti dia punya sound different, kan?
Betul.
Tak apa, let's have a listen first. The U47.
Cause the girl's what I want. Cause the girl's what I want. Cause the girl's what I want.
Okay. Then this one C12.
Cause the girl's what I want. Cause the girl's what I want.
Macam beat same lah.
Cause the girl's what I want.
Lebih same tak? I dengar satu kali lagi.
Cause the girl's what I want.
Ada sikit.
Cause the
Just
girl's what I want.
sikit sangat.
Macam from what I hear right, macam C12 punya bass kurang sikit. You dengar? Sekejap ah.
Cause the girl's what I want.
Dia more clarity.
Betul.
Lepas tu for U47 dia bass pun banyak sikit. Dia tone dia thicker.
Cause the girl's what I want.
Betul lah, ada.
Kan?
Ada.
Sekejap. I listen to this one.
I will give you this life that I'm in.
I think we use U47 lah sebab C12 dia tak ada bass sangat, nanti chorus like different mic nanti feel different. Kan?
Faham.
Yeah, I think C12 I just take it even though it's a very good mic but not suitable lah. Okay, let's mix this one.
Cause the girl's what I want. Cause the girl's
I think same with this one lah. We cut 2.5 and 10K. Sebab mic sama kan.
Betul.
Try dulu.
Tapi mic sama tapi orang berlainan.
Oh, orang sama. Just dia sing
Oh, orang
high.
sama eh?
Orang sama. Dia just sing high pitch saja.
Oh, okay, faham.
Let's try.
Cause the girls what I want. 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 Cause the girls what I want.
Dia sound lagi rounder kan. Dia tak sharp sangat. Yeah, I think this is also the only thing that we're gonna do for the chorus vocal. And then I think this one we put chorus also. Sebab chorus vocal
Lead. Oh, the backup vocal.
sebab kalau the chorus vocal kalau dia tak thick enough, nanti macam chorus tu empty lah.
Okay.
This is
Yalah, betul lah.
This
Kalau
is
kalau vocal kita kena letak sikit.
this is chorus with chorus effect.
Cause the girls what I want. Cause the girls what I want. Cause the girls what I want.
I think with chorus sounds nicer lah. Okay. Then let's listen to with this vocal.
If you show me the other side. Cause the girls what I want. I stand outside in the rain. Cause the girls what I want. I'll take the physical pain. Cause the girls what I want. At the end of the day, the girls what
I think suitable kan? Nice kan?
Yes, nice.
Let's listen.
I will give you this life that I'm living. You show me the other side. Cause the girls what I want. And I'm
Oh, okay. So I forgot to say for this song right? They got chorus, macam chorus punya vocal. Lepas tu dia ada double track for chorus. Ni group vocal. So this chorus just one person. But the group vocal is banyak person.
the girls what I
And then dia act as double tracking. You tahu apa saya cakap kan?
Faham.
So yeah, I think we use U47 also. The C12 we inactive. We take beside. And then chorus vocal, what I normally do, me lah, I will take to left and right. For group vocal.
Left and right.
Left and right. So it sound like this.
Cause the girls what I want. Stand outside in the rain. Cause the girls what I want. I take the physical pain. Cause the girls what I want.
Macam the chorus punya vocal sounds bigger lah. I do that because to make the vocal sound bigger lah. Faham lah? Okay. Okay, now let's mix.
Yelah, dia punya volume you dah turunkan ke for the backup vocal?
Ni belum, nanti I volume control I turunkan semua lah.
Oh, last
Belum.
ending.
Sebab I belum buat macam volume semua sama sekarang. Everything sama. I belum buat lah.
Oh, faham.
Nanti I buat. So this one.
The girls what I want. The girls what I want. The girls what I want.
This one tingkat 12K.
The girls what I. The girls what I want. 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 The girls what I want.
Think okay kan? This EQ.
Okay.
Okay. Then copy paste for
Copy paste macam mana? You buat?
copy paste you press alternate or kalau Mac so if you want to copy paste a plugin for Mac you press option and then you drag like this, or if for Windows you press alternate, lepas tu then you press the plugin you want copy paste, you tekan drag.
Okay.
Then tengok dia sama.
Faham.
Yeah, so left right Then let's hear after the EQ.
be the other side. 'Cause the girl's what I want. Stand outside in the rain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. I take the physical pain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. At the end of the day, the girl's what I want.
Yeah, sounds nice now. Okay, so now the whole song EQ ready. Now I play first. After
Okay.
EQ, and then later I do the volume control. Okay, yeah?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So you guys have a listen first.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time. I will give you this life that I'm living. You show me the other side. 'Cause the girl's what I want. Stand outside in the rain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. I take the physical pain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. At the end of the day, the girl's what I want. You see this world that we're living in. I see all other life just giving in to you. You're so hot that you could turn the sun blind. On the mysteries of love and fear, she's got me working through me. 'Cause the girl's what I want. I take the fortune and fame. 'Cause the girl's what I want. Don't need the critics' acclaim. 'Cause the girl's what I want. At the end of the day, the girl's what I want. Cause the girl's what I want. Stay up all night and day. Cause the girl's what I want. Give all my money away. Cause the girl's what I want. At the end of the day, the girl's what I want. The girl's what I'm stand outside in the rain. I take that physical pain. There's not much left to say. The girl's what I want.
Yeah. So you guys can hear like the song is now way better, right?
Better lah, tapi dia punya vocal dia macam tenggelam
So
sikit.
tengah sikit kan? Yeah. So now I'm going to do what I call the volume control. So volume control is basically you set the volume of every single instrument to its design volume. So for example in a song, like for example rock song lah, like in any song, vocal is the main gun,
Hmm,
and then follow up by guitar,
betul.
and then follow up by bass, right?
Then kick.
Yeah, and then no, but the thing about drum is a bit different because for drums, for example, like the whole drum, right? It's not everything is important. Like kick, snare, and hi hat is important, right? It's like dia macam important lah. Will bring a tempo, bukan melody punya. Tempo is important, right? For kick, drum, and snare.
Hmm,
But
betul.
but like tone 1, tone 2, and right 2, dia macam semua macam just helping the drum. So normally tone 1, tone 2, and right I won't put very loud lah. Okay, so now everything is at -5. So okay, so now kick. So what I normally do is I will group all these three as kick in a group as kick, and then have a listen first. So for me, this one is the first kick is a punchy kick, so I'll put around -2 for now, and then this one I'll put -4 because this one I'll put -4 because this one is just like macam the bass sikit lah, and then for this one, last one is like it's punchy but it also have like the bass sound. So for this one, I'm going to put -2 also. So the kick will sound like this. Sound more rounder. And then with the song.
Feel like I should learn to stop time. I will give you this.
Yeah, so wait, then I'll wait. Normally if for drums, I will group it as drums. And then I will solo drums, I will listen how the whole drum sounds. So like this.
Okay lah, nice. Your drum.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like macam snare is a bit slow kan? Do you feel? I feel the snare
I
is a bit.
rasa macam okay je.
Sekejap ya. Play sini.
I like the kick.
Okay. You feel the snare is okay? Okay, you hear already. Okay. So how do you feel about the snare? Is it too soft? But because this
For me,
snare,
okay lah.
yeah, I feel like
It's not okay. Everything, like the whole mix, it sounds good.
Okay, wait. There's a hi-hat. I increase the hi-hat a bit.
I really like the kick.
The kick is nice, right? After everything.
Yeah, it sounds very, very good.
So now so this is, I think the drums don't need any like volume control already, right?
By the way, your master is picking.
Yeah, I know. So that's why I want to try.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time.
Can lower the hi-hat.
Okay, I'm trying.
I will give you this love that I'm living.
Eh?
Show me the other side. 'Cause the girl's what I want. Stand outside in the rain.
Yeah.
'Cause the girl's what I want. I take the physical pain. 'Cause the
I think the overhead can be louder, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, overhead louder.
Actually, the drums in general, if you can hear everything right, then it's good radio and doesn't have
Okay.
to be loud. But in this case,
Yeah.
the overhead.
Yeah, it's better for the cymbals. Like this is after I boost the overheads.
'Cause the girl's what I want. Stand outside in the rain. 'Cause the
Okay, this is after, and then this is before. Just now it's at 5. I'll put back the 5. Okay, now is 5. Number 1.
'Cause the girl's what I want. Stand outside in the rain. 'Cause the girl's what I
I think just now 2.5 is better. How do you feel? The crash sounds more upfront.
Can?
Right. Okay, I just put 2.5. Okay. Then let me see where got like the toms. Nice,
You see this world infinitely.
I think the tom can be louder, right?
Yeah, because I think like it's bleeding with some of the stuff.
Yeah. Then this one I can move to -2. This one I move to -1. Yeah, that sounds better.
You see this world that we're living in. I see all of the life just giving it to you. You're so hard to choose.
Yeah, I think there's some problem with the drums lah, but I think overall I feel okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, the drums is okay. And now goes to the bass. Okay, bass. So bass, I'm not using the DI bass, so this one I'm gonna inactive it. So it sounds like this.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare.
Yeah, I think the bass is okay also, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think now we need to increase the guitars. The guitars I feel actually sounds quite soft. Okay. I think I move to minus 2.5 first.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time. I will give you this life that I'm living. You show me the other side. 'Cause the girl's what I want. And I'm starting to rain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. I take the physical pain. 'Cause the girl's what I want. At the end of the day.
I think the guitar can be louder. What do you feel? Okay.
Actually, quite loud already. I
Alright,
feel
yeah. Okay. Then I think the keys need to be softer, to be honest. The keys. It's quite loud. Like yeah, the keys I can go softer a bit. No. I think group the keys. And then I'll go with like -8.
You make it hard.
you just boost the bass just a tiny bit.
Can?
Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? 'Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time. I will give you this life that I'm living.
Better is it?
Yep.
No. I think for now, right, I'm going to boost the vocals. But I'm going to boost like I'm going to like decrease like cut everything first. I'll cut maybe around 3 dB for everything. Because it will be too loud later. Where's my vocals? Focus starts here, okay.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there?
Okay, okay.
Nice gun.
Make
Yeah,
me
that one.
feel like I should
Okay.
learn to stop time.
I think let's go to the chorus.
'Cause the girls
I need the chorus. Chorus. This one I'll put to -5 also. No, -2 also. Yeah, and then this one -5. Yeah, -8. I think it's okay. Oh yeah, wait. I think I put a bit of reverb on the backing vocals. Oh, yes. Send BV. Okay, let's
Cause the girls would out.
reverb. Where's my reverb? Reverb.
The girls what I want. The girls what I want. The girls what I want.
Okay, then let's try the song.
Cause the girls what I want. I take the fortune and fame. Cause the girls what I want. Don't need the critics' acclaim. Cause the girls what I want. At the end of the day, the girls what I want.
Do you think I need to put like a small reverb on the lead vocals? I feel like it's very dry lah.
Can lah, best to put
A
just
bit
a bit lah.
bit.
Yeah, just a bit. Can. LV. Okay, let's try a reverb. I think I'll put like a big reverb, but I'll just put a very small mix. Around like 50.
She's got me working through the night.
And then
Rick, I think yours mix kena tinggi sikit because nanti dia macam itu campur semua dia akan tenggelam bunyi.
oh, kejap eh.
Okay.
She's got me working through the night.
Yeah, I feel the reverb for this is very nice. And then the chorus reverb, not the backing one, I also send one. Just send a later one. The chorus reverb. Yes.
She's got me working through the night. Cause the girls what I want. I take the fortune and fame. Cause the girls what I want. Don't need the critics' acclaim. Cause the girls what I want. At the end of the day, the girls what I want.
Yeah, I feel it's okay lah. How do you guys feel? I think the mix is done already. Yeah, I have a listen from the top first. Yeah, then
Okay.
just one last time.
You make it hard, I wanna stop and stare. Behind those eyes, what else you got in there? Cause you make me feel like I should learn to stop time. I will give you this life that I'm in if you show me the other side. Cause the girls what I want. I'll stand outside in the rain. Cause the girls what I want. I'll take the physical pain. Cause the girls what I want. At the end of the day, the girls what I want. You see this world that we're living in. I see all other life just giving in to you. You're so hot that you could turn the sun blind. On the mysteries of love and fear, she's got me working through the night.
I think the snare can be louder, right?
If you want lah.
Yeah, because like just now this part this part. I feel like the snare is quite soft lah.
Just that part lah. And
Just that part. So yeah, let me hear the other part.
The girls what I want. Don't need the critics acclaim.
Yeah, just increase like 2 dB. Let's try.
The girls what I want. Don't need the critics acclaim. Just the girls what I want. At the end of the day, the girls what I want.
Yeah, I think it sounds better now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think yeah. So I think we finished the mix, finished the workshop also for rock mixing workshop. So any questions? Yeah, any feedback you want to give, like Filas, okay? Any feedback you want to give about like mixing?
for me, your drum is nice lah, Ricky.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah, I really like this. I really like
Yeah.
the drums also.
yeah, I mean, it started as like a shitty drum lah. To be honest, very shit lah. Yeah, I mean, like, what kind of feedback do you give for like a mixing rock or mixing metal, something like that? This kind of genre. What kind of advice do you give?
You know?
You first lah, okay? I tak ada idea.
The electric guitar and drums are the most important lah, I would say,
Yeah, true.
because it's like the body of rock.
It's like the soul of rock, right?
Yeah. So that one have to really get, proper treatment lah for mixing.
Yeah,
And
anything.
there's always bass is always like second critical because it's there to,
Enhance the drums.
enhance like both the drums and the electric guitar because there isn't much low end in rock.
Yeah,
There's a
true.
lot of high end one. So
And Fidas?
For me, kalau the rock song, the more focus, dia macam yang the main part is lead guitar, is it? Kan?
Lead and drums also, both.
Ya, betul. Tapi yang betul-betul yang orang banyak dengar,
Ah.
dia punya lead, dia punya,
Lead
dia punya
guitar.
play.
Yes.
Yes. Yang itulah.
Yeah,
So benda tu memang macam apa?
you
Kita
need to
kena macam
mix properly lah.
yes, betul, mix properly. Bagi macam clear.
Like
Macam tu lah.
even if like maybe they're using crunch or overdrive, you also need to mix until like the overdrive is clear also.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So the advice, there's not much. It's YK said, mix the drums and the guitar to the best you can, because that's the soul of rock. Yeah. So no questions for everyone. So I think I will stop the workshop here lah. Okay. Thank you guys for joining. Yeah, and I hope I will meet you guys like after this workshop. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Ricky. Bye.
Bye, everyone.